In 1730s, you could hear the news of thermal water found in here and having it used for healing. It was classified as a spa institution in the years of 1830s. And in a book, the town of Parádfürdő has already been published as one of the most significant places among the Hungarian spas. Actually, the state hospital in Parádfürdő was founded in 1952. It has been formed out of a public education foundation, and practically another floor has been built onto the spa institution in the place of the present building. That time, its strengths were the gynecology and gastroenterology, and actually is still going on. And yes, everybody admits to have this institute as a need. And yes, this rehabilitation activity we do is very important. It plays a significant role in Hungarian healthcare and is very important in the patient's treatment. And it is based partly on the traditional and partly on the further modern methods. How was the state hospital in Parádfürdő formed? I've already mentioned its beginning in the 18th century, and it started running as a health resort. Maria Theresia was the first who would have liked to measure the importance and composition of thermal water together with all the other places having thermal water in Hungary. And among other things, here in Parádfürdő, the healing power of alumned thermal water and parad water called cevice has been examined as well. These are different kinds of thermal water, and what is really important and remarkable that they are absolutely different from other ones of Hungary. Thermal water with iron and alum was recognized as actually thermal water in 2010 March. It is some kind of mineral water which has been manufactured artificially. And it got be discovered in 18th century that this type of water could be useful for healing ulcers, wounds, and what is more gynecological diseases and infertility. Actually, its development can be followed up for more than 200 years now. And practically, gastroenterology is based on the great healing power of cevice, sulfurosed water in Parád. In the middle of 20th century, a really great serious scientific work was being carried out here. Gastroenterological scientific conferences have been taken place in the institute. It is worth mentioning at the same time with the development of medicine. These traditional healing methods and customs have lost some part of their importance, certainly. And at the turn of the millennium, in 2000 and at the beginning of the time, when this institute was nearly about to be discontinued, it absolutely seemed not to need these medical factors any longer because there are other different modern techniques. But is refuted by life and what is more, by the fact of having and transacting a large patients turnover here and the great numbered patients come to us to be healed. Naturally, every disease has its own and different combination. The treatments of the gynecological disease are still going on. Thermal water with alum is remain in use, special against infertility, but the gastroenterological profile continues. Besides, we've been having musculoskeletal rehabilitation since 202, which also keeps developing. We have established a great relationship with other institutes in Hungary as well. Actually, we would like to have medical and health tourism based on these three special profiles: gynecology, gastroenterology, and musculoskeletal rehabilitation. The state hospital in Parádfürdő has played a great role not only in Hungarian medicine, but in healthcare of the smaller region of Pétervására as well, and keeps playing its greater role because we were growing with another new surgery the last 3 years. And besides, we perform our patients' rehabilitation and medical care as well. Moreover, naturally, the rehabilitation is another level of the healthcare. So, it doesn't mean the diagnostics or the direct instrumental intervention or neither healing, but it means the restoration of the ability to work. While establishing the health profession office, it was found out that this region is a real underprivileged area. And mostly, we are to live and forget this adjective, the health improvement and in addition to the healthy lifestyle of the population living here. And moreover, in prevention of the present leading chronic disease in Hungary, we insist on taking part in some way. In my opinion, this hospital possesses the conditions needed for it. It is supported by the medical government as well, so we have succeeded in seducing the skilled experts here to us. Work has been started off and we believe to report about great results in 1-2 years. It surprised me how we could have the large crowds agitate in such an unprivileged area so soon. But the achievement of the last half year or nearly 1 year has clearly proved the fact that this health promotion office does perform really well. Those people could be addressed and reached who couldn't be before or there were no opportunities to earlier. The family doctors have now been reached either so far, and numerous people have been taking part in the programs launched by this office. Hopefully, it is going to expand. We are planning to organize an open day here in the office, where the workers could have a look into the process happening here. But if someone feels like taking part in a health screening process, is it possible? Yes, 2 assistants are going to wait for them, and all the employees working on these screenings are allowed to use the same services the inhabitants got. And that day we are available for them as well.